I'm sure most of us have gotten the question, do you do art commissions? If you're anything like myself, when you hear this, you're slowly forming in your head a way to say that you don't. Now, I've done a decent bit of commissions in the past, and what I found was I slowly began to feel this sense of dread when doing them. It's nothing against the people or family who have asked for it to be done. It's more so a me thing. If you're thinking to yourself, should you start doing commissions? Should you stop doing them? Should you continue to do them? I'm going to share with you my thoughts on why I stopped doing them. Hopefully it may help you out. If you're new here, my name is Corey. I like to share my experience on being an artist and other art thoughts. Let's jump right in. Now, one of the main reasons I stopped doing art commissions is because it felt more technical and less creative. There was more so this technical aspect. And that's more so, I was thinking about it, it's more so my fault. It's because that's what I kind of put out. The kind of art that I put out was more realism and realistic. Therefore, when people seen that, I think the media thought was he can recreate something like a photo itself. Because that's exactly what I was doing and exactly what I was sharing. So I can't fully be upset. At the same time, I think I was exploring and challenging myself to create art that was more so technical and to kind of see how far I can push it technically. And it was less creative itself. On top of that, when people ask for a commission, they only see what you give them. The creativity only goes as far as what you share with them. If they're not someone who actively practices or tests or challenges that creativity like a muscle in the kind of same way that you do, they're only going to see, again, as much as we show them. When I was doing these, it was a lot of more of a tedious kind of thing. It felt like a tedious job because I was only focused on the technical skill. When they would ask, what would run through my mind was, this person wants exactly what they see in this photo. They want to see if you can recreate this exact image. And it wasn't really any kind of storytelling or creativity put into that. It was simply, how accurate can I make this? And I thought to myself, that's what cameras are for. What I'm recording on right now, cameras are for exactly that. And I think that's why it was kind of eating at me. And when someone would ask, I would think to myself, oh, this is some extra money, right? There's some extra cash. And I would be like, yeah, I need some extra cash. I'm going to do it. And I would do it. And I'm like, the money part wasn't worth it. It was not worth doing it because I would just dread doing it. That's not why I got into art. That's not why I began to make more art. I love that creative aspect of it. And so that's one of the main reasons why there wasn't much creativity involved when it came to replicating a photo on a canvas. Another part about it was the photo references that I was working from. Now, the photo references, they typically were sometimes not of the best quality photo references. And I would feel bad because it's someone who's very close to this person as well. And so it would be kind of hard to say no to something like this. That's why I stopped doing them all together. And it was also difficult to sort of decide between, okay, how good enough is the quality of a photo for me to do it? While I was doing the ones that had the lower quality, I found myself trying to make up parts of the face that weren't there necessarily. And that wasn't fun. And I think when doing art commissions, I think when it comes to art commissions, it's still good to see that why in what we're doing. While we make art, that needs to be inside of that art commission as well. And it cannot solely be for money because I think it will become a tedious job and then we'll get tired of it. Yeah, so it was the image quality. It made it difficult to capture that image, to replicate that. And I wouldn't be able to do it enough justice because what I'm doing is I'm simply recreating what I see because that's the kind of art that I was putting out there. Another reason is because they weren't as consistent. When I would do these, every once in a while, I would get a commission. And it wasn't like this back-to-back thing. I think if it was more so of a back-to-back thing, that would make me consider, okay, this is something I can keep doing. Whereas my situation was more, it would come every once in a while, and I would have that thought of, I'm going to dread doing this. I'm not going to feel like doing this. It would almost feel as though it's interrupting whatever else I have going on, especially creatively. And so since it wasn't a consistent thing, it really didn't entice me to keep doing it. Now, this last part that I want to share is the difference between commissions and a project. Now, the reason why I'm separating these is because I feel it's good to separate them for various reasons I want to explain. Now, one could say that a project is the same as a commission. Someone can commission you to do a project. Now, a commission, again, is less creative for me. It's more of a technical thing Because for me, that's what kind of art that I was putting out there. It was more so this technical realism kind of portrait style art. Therefore, if an artist is putting out different kind of creative stuff and someone commissioned them to do that, then that's different. That's if you're an artist like that, you're making art that's more so creative. You have this creative freedom, and then someone sees that and they say, "Hey, I want to commission you to do whatever you want on the canvas, and I'll buy it." I think that's a big difference. That's my goal too, is with my art, is to begin to make art that allows me to have that creative freedom. And if someone wants to commission me to do a project or something like that, they already see the creative freedom at the beginning. And there's not like this, "Hey, I want you to make this exact thing." It's like, "Hey, I see that you're doing your thing. I want that." When I think about a project, I think about when I would get commissioned to do a mural. Now, a mural, they would say, "Hey, we want a mural done. We want it in the way that we want you to have creative freedom. At the same time, we want to implement these factors or elements into the mural." And that's cool for me because I get to take my ideas or their ideas and kind of put them together in my own way. There's multiple different elements to this piece. It's not simply one thing I'm recreating, as they're saying, "Hey, here's this image, recreate that on this." Different thing. So that's why I'm separating projects from commission. Again, you could be commissioned to do a project. Still, I'm separating. You heard it here first. I'm separating projects from commissions. And again, if your commissions are something that's very, very creative for you, keep doing them. If that's something you enjoy, keep doing it. At the same time, if it's something that's more so tedious and you're only doing it for the financial benefit, if it's helping you financially and you're okay with that, I encourage you to keep doing it, especially if it's some extra cash and it's not too dreadful on you. It's not difficult to make where it tires you out and exhausts you. I encourage you, it's okay to keep doing them. And if it's something that tires you out and you don't want to do it, do not make commissions your thing if it's only for the financial benefit and you do not like doing them. Don't. Because I think that is going to sort of damage that relationship with you making your art. So I do projects. When someone says, "Hey, I need a mural done in this kind of way, we want to add these things into it," I do those. Yes to those, no to commissions. Yeah, or if you're looking to even start commissions up and you haven't done them before, and you just want to start them up, try it. Try it out and see how you like it. You're not only taking my thoughts about it, experience it for yourself, and maybe it's something that you would enjoy doing. That's all I got for today. Hope you enjoy that. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.